Hi, I'm Emmy.
And I'm James.
And welcome back to the Bestiary Quarantine Edition, the Monster Manual A to Z. And James, what's the monster we're talking about today?
So imagine if a chicken and a bat had a baby and it was really angry all the time. It's the Cockatrice.
Yes, this is the ultimate little demon, devil, leather, bat, bitey, leggy thing. I mean, look at this guy's spines.
Like feathers become this weird shell-looking thing.
It's got a lot of texture happening here. With all of these crazy spikes, I know it says in the description that it's a bird and a bat and a lizard all kind of mixed together. And I feel like, much like the Chimera, this is kind of all the worst bits of all those things.
You know, the beak, it's got those kind of like sharp bits that are kind of like teeth, and it's got that lizard-like tongue protruding from it. Eyes that don't look intelligent, but definitely look angry.
One of my favorite weird things about the Cockatrice is actually its toe. If you look down at the very bottom of the art, it is the entire critter balanced on one single toe. It's so gross.
Which, like, I know this is weird, but looking at reminds me of the question, like, why do you see so many pigeons, like, balancing on no foot? Like, what keeps happening to pigeons?
Pigeons are dumb. So is the Cockatrice. Although I think it might be ever so slightly smarter than a pigeon with a 2 intelligence. I feel like pigeons are probably a 1, but...
I mean, it's a close run thing.
Yes. Now, this guy is a half challenge rating, which, you know, for a devil bird doesn't seem necessarily worth it till you get down towards the bottom and you find out about the turning into stone bit.
Yeah, so unlike the basilisk, for example, this is going to be a defense mechanism for the Cockatrice. It's going to fly up in your face, pecking at you, and if it hits you, there's that constitution save, and if you fail that, you start turning to stone. You fail again, you turn to stone. You're
full petrified. Now, this is very
by
interesting.
A chicken.
By a chicken. The ultimate insult. I died by a devil chicken. It really is interesting, I think, to compare this guy to the basilisk a little bit, where the basilisk, and these are both very classical old monsters that you would read about in a lot of older books. But unlike the basilisk, it doesn't have a mechanism where it's going to be eating you with this. Like you say, it's a defense mechanism. It's purely to drive you off or drive you away. It does have a much lower DC. Unlike the basilisk, which is by the gaze, this is by biting. So it's going to try and nom at you, and that's what's going to cause that. This is a group predator. So I think that's one of the things that I think intimidates me the most as an adventurer is that, the DC save's only 11, but there's probably 10 of these dang nabbited things, and they're crawling all over you.
And they're all hyper aggressive, and they typically might just be pecking at frogs or bugs or little things that you might expect a chicken to eat. But then you walk into its little into its space, and all of a sudden it's squawking and flying up in your face. And unlike chickens, these can actually fly. They have a pretty decent fly speed.
Yeah, it's 40 feet, so they're faster flying than they are walking, which is going to be 20. And again, that's kind of intimidating. This thing's going to be flying at your face, trying to turn you into stone. There's going to be a bunch of them. For a half challenge rating, this guy really packs a wallet.
I mean, we do now have an answer to the question, where do you think medusas get their eggs from for their omelettes?
Is it the Cockatrice?
Maybe. Thank you for joining us again here on The Bestiary. Click here if you'd like to subscribe. Hit that bell icon to be notified of when we release new videos. Give us a like and leave a comment down below.
While you're there, you should definitely tell us a little bit about what you think a Cockatrice tastes like. If you think it tastes like chicken, I have a feeling you're probably wrong. Click here to watch another video.
Or click here to watch another video.
And join us next week when we talk about the Quetzal.